Good evening, and this is your host, Jesse, with channel I80386SX. Watched the stream from 2 days ago. You will realize that I had ImageWriter II, which I had very limited success with. I was able to get it to work on the PowerBook without issue, but anything else I had on the bench, it was just not going to have it. So I have come to the conclusion that I needed a cable. So I bought the cable, which thanks to Amazon Prime had arrived today. And we're going to get back on that old horse and try it again. So we have the proper serial to that Gen 8 or whatever the standard might be for that. So I'm going to try something a little bit different with the view. We're going to be on both printer and computer at the same time. I think we have everything done here, and just bear with us. Well, I get computer number 1 connected to this microphone a little bit more situated. Okay, here we go. So yes, and so at this point we have 4 computers that we were going to test this with. We have the Contura 325C. Let's see if I can do this. That means I'm going to have to undo everything that I did here, but no big deal. So we got the Contura 325C, which is already turned on. We got an IBM ThinkPad below it, and we have a Dell Latitude E6500 below that. And the bottom 2 will need a serial to USB adapter. That should be fun. Well, I promised myself that I wasn't going to do any pauses, but we've already broke that rule. But that was mostly to get the Potato Cam or iPhone 7 ready for streaming. So let's dig right into this, and we have our cable connected, and let me see, I gotta make sure I'm hitting the right thing. It is this guy right here. You can tell it's connected on one end. I think it was a $20 cable too, but regardless, we'll get right into it here. So that is connected to the Contura, and we are going to have fun figuring out how in the wide world we are going to navigate Windows 3.1 without a mouse. So let's figure that out together. Compact README. Let's see here. We're just going to scroll through this document and we'll see how short it is. Page 1. Oop, jeez, that was a phone. Anyway, so let's try go to File, Print. Is it Alt F? Alt F. Let's see if it'll go to our... So yes, I have this set up on the default printer from the last time around on COM1. I don't know that we can change this. You know what? We'll just do the 1 page. That's a good call. Let's see if it's... Yeah, there's really not a whole... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yes, there is. Shoot. Set up here. I am trying to literally navigate this without a mouse, and okay, did the ring, okay, nothing there. So let's try to print. Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, this is fun. All right, let's... Okay, let's see what we have to do. Let's that be main. So maybe just some... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. We actually have a chance here. Oh, okay. That's an issue. We are connected. We're just going to cancel the job. For the time being, we're going to go to options. I don't remember exactly how to set everything, the serial port speed on Windows 3.1, so I am going to have to research that. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure this out here. We're built-in serial port. I wonder. I have an idea here. Let's try something. Let's go to. Let's see here. I don't know if this is going to have it, but we're going to try it. We do. Terminal emulation. No. Oh. See if we turn the printer off and on and see if it'll communicate anything whatsoever. And we get a whole lot of nothing. Oh, here we go. Let's try communications. Oh, here we go. Let's turn hardware that on. Technically not printing anything, but this printer does not smell good. And Microsoft Bing is useless. It says it's significantly different. Well, we know that, guys. All right, let's get out of this. No. Watch, we're putzing around with this, and we're going to find out it doesn't work. So let's see. Let's select. Don't have a setup option here. That's asking me to do. Oh, wait. What are you? COM port. Okay, here we go. Let's see if maybe, just maybe, we'll just do that. 90, 80, whatever. Oh, here we go. So that was correct. Oh, shoot. Let's try to go back to where we were before. And at the moment, I cannot, if there are any comments, I cannot see them, so please bear with us while I figure this out. Retro Recall, hello. And I'm glad you're actually able to join us here, as this was, the last time around, I did not get far with this. Moment of truth. Do something. This is not liking it. not liking it at all. It's odd. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? Apple. There we go. No, it was main. I was right the first time. Watch the serial port be dead on this thing. That'll be my luck. Yeah, okay. We're just going to kill this off for now. And we're going to move on to another computer that I think is going to be nicer than this one that I'm using. And oh shoot, I just closed the lid on it. I did not want to do that at all. Whoops. Well, we might have blown a fuse on that one, but we're going to try something a little smaller. Actual hardware. What was just on there was the Contour 325C that I just repaired, or mostly repaired, rather. It does have an interesting issue with blowing fuses on the inverter, which I have not quite figured out yet, but it's a one problem at a time thing. Oh, this one does not have a VGA port on it. But we have our ways. Will we ever have our ways? Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on. Is that it? Surely that can't be it. Surely that is. Well, that's all, dude. Best to answer your question on PSU repairs, depending on what PSU we're referring to. All right, we are connected. The most I can tell you is I have no idea, and find somebody else that does, or refer you to somebody else that does. All right, we have another computer on the docket, and we have just powered it up. That's got to get my... So right now, we now moved on to a slightly newer compact. It is the first sub-notebook series in existence, or at least that I know of. The Contour Aero 425 is now up to bat. And it does not boot fast. Right now it's displaying absolutely nothing. See if I can toggle this again. Oh. What in the wide world? Okay, we are just having all sorts of fun tonight. See if we can do this instead. Somebody's got to play Mr. Difficult here. Well, you can kind of see it. Yeah, I'll talk again soon, and yes, I promise at some point I will email you too as well. It's been a crazy whirlwind of a month here, so I'm getting caught up, I promise. And I hope this is a little bit more fruitful than the Friday stream. This Lotus Smart Suite is the slowest thing on planet Earth. Yeah, take care. Oh, I know why. I probably should have put a different version of Windows on this. And we're still loading. Don't know if we can hear hard drive noise out of that, but that thing is just clicking away. Very slow, though. Holy moly. Don't load Windows 95C on one of these. That's the advice of the day here. Alright, so let's make sure this is correct. I was playing around with it on this machine too, apparently. That's not going to help us here. Oh, wait a minute. I have a crazy idea that may just work here. Hold on. Nope. Not like that. Well, the idea was good in theory. Go away. Okay, so we got... Okay, it's on the COM port. Let's see what the port settings are. And it's a little bit more familiar. And this should be hardware. But everything else is correct according to the documentation I read. So in theory, I should be able to print a test page, and this little guy over here should spit out something. Oh, okay, so that's not quite what I had in mind here. Ah, you stupid. Alright, very well. We have to be Mr. Difficult here. So now, in theory, we're going to print a test page that you can almost see. See if I can move her over quick. Really? You worked on this one earlier. Unless we got a cable that's just eh. Oh, brother. Now I did it. Let's try this again. All right, there's nothing in the queue. I'm going to try. Starting to think my compacts were not at fault here. But we're in all the way. Everything's in all the way. And now we did it. Sent the job. Try power cycling this printer once. Maybe there's something just off about it. Nothing. Nothing at all. How annoying. Cancel the damn print job. This was on. Oh my lord, this is driving me. Ready to pull the plug on this stream. One more time. There we go. We're almost cooking. Hold on a minute, we're jammed. Okay, that was my fault. Yes. So now, I think we're just a little bit out of alignment here. So let's, I'm going to try to get this thing back in alignment. But it does print. Let me get the light on here. Everything's such an awkward spot tonight. There we go. So I wonder if I just gotta realign the paper. If we can do that, then I think we'll be home free here. Just a little. And that should do it. I'm a little bit annoyed that I can't get this darn VGA thing to work, but definition of insanity. Let's try it again, right? Right. Make sure it's plugged in. We are plugged in. I don't really want to power cycle this thing. There we go. Now we power cycled you. Does not like this Contura for some reason. All right, let's do that again. We will. We'll just do it like this. It is definitely a labor of love. This whole industry is a labor of love. So we have our C-ITO. AT510, and we are going to, I swore I had some documentation on this system that I could work with. I have no idea what this document is, so I am just going to get the screen out of view here for a minute. I don't think it's going to be anything that's YouTube wouldn't like, but we'll see. Or confidential. Oh, awesome! This is exactly what I wanted to do with it. This is some CF card documentation. Yeah, very slow. Let's see here. Let's try printing this. I hope the newer computers are friendlier than this guy. I see the print icon just showed up. It is serial, so we got to give it a little bit of patience here. It's actually 3 pages. So we'll see what happens here in a minute. Now it says it's printing 1 of 3. Amen now. Okay, yep, so it kind of works. We are, once again, doing something foolish here. Okay, so maybe I just wasn't patient enough for that one. We'll just, we'll chalk it up to that. But we do need to find out why this is feeding in, whatever way you want to call this. Oh, hold on a minute. Those guides, I assume, are supposed to do something, but they are not doing anything here. All right, let's try her again. I got a lot to learn about these, so that's a full disclosure for anybody. It's like, what is he doing? I don't know what I'm doing just yet, so let's... Just hold up. All right. One more time. We're going to try this again. We got it to print at least once, so we're getting somewhere. All right. We are going to go File. Here we go. It is now printing again. And I don't care if it prints slow, I just want it to print. So what we'll do this time, we're going to go to the XR camera. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, it's going. Look at that. I actually do need to print one of these, so I might just print another one. Alright, so I want to try... Oh gosh, it's been such a long time since I used this software, so please forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to figure out how to get to the header and footer on this. Or maybe we just click on it. Uh-oh. Why do you keep sucking paper? Okay, we got a problem. Oh! Yeah, this thing's got a problem. And I will show you. It started doing real good about halfway through page 2, and then it started printing gibberish. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it just started printing gibberish halfway through. That's no good. We can't have gibberish halfway through. Let's look this back. That's good enough. Okay, so let's figure out... I do got to figure this out. So let's see if we can zoom the full page, maybe? No. Oh, there we go. Ah, I figured it out. Okay, so... Okay, I do not have microscopic vision, so I am going to have to put that back to 100%, guys. On a image, as an ImageWriter II. Let's try this. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, I want to make sure I have my settings right on there, because that I may be blaming the hardware for something that may be my fault here. So let's, so 1 and 2 are, we call it closed. 3, 4, and 6 are open. And I can't see around my screen right now. I may have to do something about that one of these days. So that's why I'm looking off to the side, like so. All right, so let's, we'll go back to our documentation. So yes, so hardware handshake. So 3 was open. So we did have that wrong. So let's fix that little problem real quick. So back to, uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Nah, I did it. Can I do an undo? I can. Oh. And now Copilot wants to whine at me. Okay. So we are going to try this again. This time we are going to go. Quiet you. Well, how to put your Windows 95 computer in a chokehold. I think we just figured out the secret to that. Let's close this out, because I think this is Smart Center properties. So, yeah, we're just going to kill this program right now, because this is not ideal. Well, if Yahweh was a program, this would be it. And I am looking over as it does not look particularly good. Yeah, so let's put that back to hardware. Yeesh, it is. This darn Contura is going to take up most of my time. All right, let's really short cycle this thing now. You know, all this crap being open probably doesn't help matters. I can exit. Oh, there we go. Goodbye. Just do it. Send it. Yeah, printer, printer, printer. Okay, so we're printing again. At least it tells me it was printing. Oh, it still says 0 of 3 pages on the printing here. So let's see what happens when it goes to 1. Then we'll see. It does take a minute. Oh, it did not like that. So this... weird. Man, this is just... I wonder if this thing does have some other problems. One more time. Mental note, choose a faster Windows 95 machine for this going forward. But this does not like being set correctly. Let's put it back. Okay, we'll put it back to what it was before. That did something. This computer's very unhappy right now. I think it just needs some... this printer needs a little love. Says it's allegedly printing. It worked once. We saw it. Exerting disconnect, because it is possible that they've been clicking around on. You may just have a bad cable, too. Alright, you know, this thing is just being miserable and awful. And I'll save this document. But I think it's going to need a recap. Try to test page one more time, just to see if we can get it to do anything. Works just fine. All right. It's not pretty, but it works. There we go. Let's try this one more time. We're going to try printing this document. I really determined to try at least print something other than a test page, but we'll see. Here we go. Document printing again. And we see, there we go. There, we lost something. Oh, it's just a cable. No big deal. Yeah. Okay. So it gets to about a page and a half before it does something stupid. Yeah, so that's what it did the last time around. It got to the 77, 7800, and then it started printing gibberish. So that could be a number of things. And we are just going to do this one more time, just because I just want to. We're going to check our homework again, because this thing's getting recapped no matter what we do. So that is in the open position. So that should be hardware on. Hardware flow control. We'll try it with none. Oh, brother. Now we confused it. Good. Okay, so we got hardware control on this time. Nothing doing here. So I want to try one other thing here, and I'm going to try it on the worst possible computer. Turn hardware control to none. Let's see what happens here. I'll just cancel this document. Okay, document is now gone. Just one more time. My ribbon definitely needs some attention here, but turn that on. Really confused the computer. I do have another stack of papers, so if this one runs out, we are not cooked on that. Don't have a whole lot of this stuff in the house, but we do have some stuff. All right, so it says test page completed, and we got a whole lot of nothing going on here. Yeah, this is just not liking it, so... All right, so that does not like hardware, even though that's the correct setting. I'll put it to none. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to move on to the next computer. It's already 9 o'clock. All right, we are going to try this one more time, and I know you can't see anything. It says it's ready. Let's go. Still going. Almost. So far, still so good. LTE 5000 part of the tour. I think a couple more lines, we'll see what happens. Yep, and that's where it died. So, yeah, so there could be, it could be the document itself. I really don't know, but it could be the document itself. It could be anything at this point. So this machine's such a pain to work on, so I'm going to get out of it. We'll move on to the next computer to see if we can at least get some test pages to go on it. And I'm going to go put this computer away, so I will be right back while I do such things. Buzzard. All right, we're going to try something stupid again. We're going to try Windows, the IBM ThinkPad. No, wait, this is the R52. But this is going to be one of those interesting ones because it is a USB to serial. I hate these things so very much, but this is what we got. So here we go. We are now going to try this. This is very weird. All right, so we're going to do this again. I really don't like this thing. And I would never, ever, ever in a million years make a good video editor. I'm just too slow at it. And we're going to move to top. There we go. That's good enough for what I want to do. It would have made my life a lot easier if the contour would have done that, but we're just going to remove this printer. Cancel the darn document. That's not. All right, we're just going to go do this. We're going to kill the print. Oh, it's still there. It's still trying to delete it. Oh, never mind. Well, we'll restart the print spooler anyways. That probably isn't a bad idea at this point. All right, local printer. We are going to use COM1. That's the right driver. Yes, see what this does. I'll check the port settings. Right now it's not doing anything. And I may have a couple... Oh, COM1 is the first problem. And yep, let's turn that off. Apply. We got no document. And here we go. I think we got the... Aha! It didn't look the best, but it's usable. Let's see if I made any documentation on this thing. That will be fun to try and print, wouldn't it? Directions XPS. No. I do have Word on here, so it is possible that I did do something. No. Okay, I've never made it. Would this have a README? Just need to print something. I like to print something. Oh, what's this? Read PCM. Sure. Sounds fun. See if it's got anything cool in preferences. No. Advanced. Send it. It's a 5-page document, allegedly. Page 3. Oh, it's about page 4. Nope. We're gonna stop that. Okay. Got to about 3 pages before I got confused. That's not terrible. So I'm calling that one okay. So we are going to move on to our next system. All right. XP machine is out of picture for the moment. We're going to move to Windows 7. This is where it gets a little tricky. So hang on for the ride on this one. Maybe. Do I hook VGA up to this thing? Not too new. Here we go. Channel blasphemy. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. And it's on. It's not on. Well, that's Dell for you. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what counts. But in a moment here, I'm going to show you exactly what the problem is going to be. Well, that's problem number one. I'm kidding. That's the not being a Dell thing is not an issue in this case. As much as I like to rag on Dell, especially modern day Dell, this one is not on them. We also need to hook up to the interweb. So bear with me while I do that part. This is a Dell Latitude E6500, which actually is a pretty decent machine. Oh, yep, we are on that's fine. Got a whole fat stack of papers here. Well, maybe I didn't click on it the first time? No. Alright, so we are now on COM3. A local printer. And we're going to see, oh, you probably can see the problem already, is the lack of the CITO. I want to see what happens when we hit Windows Update. I think there's some on Windows Update, but there is a secret sauce to this. And no, it's not capacitor juice that we're smelling right now. And while it does that, I will show you the secret was in the previous operating system that we just had up. And now you're going to tell me, but this is 64-bit. You can't use 32-bit drivers on a 64-bit system. And you're correct. But XP64 is 64-bit, folks. Boy, what a... Alright, so we're going to go to archive.org, because I think we can get it from there. The bad news is this particular machine, or if you want to call it more bad news, this particular machine has a spinning Rust hard drive, but it's 5,400 RPM. And it's doing absolutely nothing. Let's see if we can get Google Chrome on this machine. This Force 881. So before we can do that, we got to get install stuff. And we are just trying to multitask here. Is probably a dangerous idea, but that's just the nature of my channel here. Download complete is always good to see. Still installing. Ugh. Awful. Just truly awful. All right. Looks like it's doing something. So I'm going to bark, please upgrade to Windows 10. Trust me, we're working up to that. Now, I'm curious to see what Google's going to do when Windows 10, the traditional one, goes into support, because you got LTSP versions out there that are absolutely not into support. Okay. That is not Windows XP 64-bit. I think I clicked on something incorrect here. Enter URL or keywords. Okay, let's. I know I had it before. There it is. I knew it was on archive.org. There we go. Now it's downloading. Let's give that a minute. And that's just, they're just going to have to just chill for a minute here. Not a big deal. Do have okay internet here. It's not a world beater internet by any means, but it is it's not Comcrap or AT&T or Frontier or CenturyLink. So at least we have that going for us here. And download is almost done. It actually finally load. No. We'll close out of that. Yeah, that's it. Nope, we are going to continue downloading. It's already there. Shoot, that's another thing I did not quite think through with this, but that is just the way it goes. Brain don't want to work anymore. Was it power ISO or? There we go. That should do. Just needed to be able to mount it. And Windows Update is still trying to get its printers, so, well, I am not interested in this anymore, so. Oh, I just literally did a dumb here. Well, let's go down our list and let's see if CITO is there. It is not. So, Windows Update does not have this one anymore. But no problem. We have our ways. I swear I opened this terrible software already. And nope, it does not like Power ISO 8.8. I don't want to extract ISO, I really just want to mount it. We're going to download more terrible software. And I don't really care if it's an outdated version, like they're trying to peddle their up-to-date versions. I'm confident we're going to close this window out. Finish. Now we'll do this. We're going to mount. Oh, here we go. Later. You're going to make us extract it. That's okay. While that's doing its thing, let's go towards the process of installing the printer. So add a local printer. We are going to -3 because that's what it said it was earlier. We'll skip the aggravation. And we actually need a directory that's not extracted yet. At least so I believe here. Might be I-8386. Yeah, remember. All right, that's done. This might be it. Oh, indeed. Let's try that. Okay, I'm going to have to research this because I don't quite remember how to do this. Is it that one? Really? It's going to make me research this on the fly. I was able to. Okay, AI kind of burned that one. Yeah, somebody did it. Let's see what they do here. Clean my mech X. Really need to get. Oh, we're missing a whole folder on this one. That's kind of a problem. There's supposed to be an AMD 64 folder. That's where we're getting burned here. Okay, I downloaded the wrong file. That's okay. So let's go get the right file. That's my fault. No one to blame but myself on that one. All right, so Windows. X64 version 1. Let's try this one. What did we do here? Not liking this one. Try the other one. It is not liking this one at all. Let me do this. I'm pretty sure that I have this on something that's not this. Oh, wait. That's about the time I said it. It's going to download something. Let's cancel this one. Well, it started to download, as you can tell, but I'm not going to stick around for 3 hours waiting for an ISO to download, so I'm going to see if my little knockaround Windows 10 machine has one, because I thought it did. I'm almost certain that it did. Oh, good news, we do have the folder on here. I have some variant of it anyway, so let's see here. I'm almost certain that I have this ISO somewhere. I do. Just one moment. Let's grab this file. Still thinking about it. Alright, we almost have our file to the flash drive. Exit. Alright, rock and roll. open this and let's hope that we can extract it. There we go. That's the folder we needed. Back to P64. See how terrible this is going to run. Although it's a quality Core 2 Duo machine, so maybe I give it not enough credit. Get some interesting trick, but we have it. But we have our files, so we can finally try something after all of that aggravation. Let's close out the terrible freeware program yet again. See if we can do this half disk thing this time. AMD64, there we go. No idea which one is which, but shall try it. There she is. It is signed. Ooh, shoot. We ain't licked yet. We have backdoor ways to try things. So yeah, so installing that through the traditional means, no good. But we, like I said, we have other ways to do things. And oh, here we go. Add print driver. X64. Have yourself a disk. That is boldface lie. Okay, driver AMD64. There we go. Try this side. There it is. Awesome. So now, I don't know if we can add a printer through this way. No. Okay, so we'll close this out. We'll try to install the printer again. We don't need recycle bin. Count 3. And why is it not showing up unless it shows up at the bottom or something? No. Well, this will be a start. Much as I rag on Apple, this is actually a pretty nice rag on Dell. This is actually a pretty nice keyboard even. Aha. We've outsmarted it, although it was a little bit roundabout way than what I remembered, but nothing. Here goes it. Okay, so it prints backwards. Okay, it prints backwards, so, but it does technically work. So that's something we have to figure out. But at least it does print. So let's shut this one down, and we're going to move on to the Windows 10 unit, because I want to get to bed here. Or more accurately, I need to get to bed. This is not a fast machine here. Absolutely god-awful battery in it. Oh man, you're gonna make me look for a driver for this thing? Now this is terrible. Okay, so I don't have a driver for this. I thought I did. Let's see if I could go look at the back room here and find anything in the next couple of minutes. This is why I hate these stupid things. Can't find one, so I gotta go find the stupid driver for this, just because life likes to torture us here on the 386SX channel. Oh, it found it. Never mind. Okay, so, you know, a watch pot never boils. Okay, fantastic. So we are going to go to Control Panel and try to add a printer. Actually, before we even do that, let's go to Print Management. Let's cut out the middleman. Let's see if it's... Did I get as far as installing that driver? I did. Okay, excellent. I'm going to guess it's going to probably print backwards because there is some stuff we have to do to make it not print backwards, but... Fantastic. You know what I did not do? Let's check, let's configure the port. And that should be okay. Not ideal. Text is mostly backwards again, but, you know, that's better than nothing. So that is where I am going to leave this for now. So I gotta go. So it looks like it is possible to print in Windows 10. So I'm going to safely say that it's okay with Server 2022 or any of those other fine Microsoft operating systems. It's almost 10 o'clock Central, so I am going to not try any Linux craziness. So, yeah, let me get back to the webcam. Cool. I am frozen. How about now? Okay, there we go. OBS Studio, never change. So yes, we got a printer that at least works, although it does get confused after maybe a page or two. I'm not sure exactly why it does that. Like I said, I'm very new into the ImageWriter world. It does absolutely need a recap. 100% confirms that, because I can smell it. So, yeah, well, that may clean up the board, and we may have our answer there. That might be recap and clean things up, and that might be as simple as it gets. Probably got to do a WD-40 treatment on the old ribbon, and that should do it for that. So I'll keep things updated as I go along. There is a video out there for this ImageWriter that does address the backwards text thing that Windows 7 and 10 likes to do, so I'll have to go and view that over with the fine-tooth comb. And since I have one of the computers right here, that I'll probably bring this to work like I normally do and just tinker with that on a break. I know, not exactly a thing that happens right now, but we got almost all of our systems to connect to it, so I'm happy about that. So this will likely be the last live stream, unless some random thing happens, or I get timed after a recap or something, because my schedule's pretty full beyond tonight. So, but for July, where is it? I'm going to try and pick up that Compact LTE 286 project again. And I got an SLT that's under the bench. I want to dig into that. I have an LTE Elite 450E that I just purchased that I want to dig into that as well. So we got plenty of compact goodies on the channel. So until then, I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you for watching or watching, whether it was live or ad replay. We at least made some progress with it. We indeed did need the right cable. That much we did confirm, so that's a step in the right direction. So thank you for watching. I'm going to make sure my mouse is on the right screen. And have yourself a good one.